Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for tuning in this afternoon at the McMillan Community Center, the McMillan Center of Community Engagement. This afternoon we have the Mount St. Vincent Mystics facing off against your Holland College Hurricanes. Our starting lineup for the Mount St. Vincent Mystics is number 9, Catherine McPhail, number 4, Madison Parley, number 10, Seela McClellan, number 7, Marcy McNeil, number 14, Sarah Ryan, number 5, Mackenzie Antle, number 11, Hannah Huntley, and number 2, Haley Jackson. For the Hurricanes, we have number 14, Morgan White, number 1, Jen O'Neill, number 9, Mason Babby, number 3, Mayu Troza, number 5, Charlotte Sweetapple, number 8, Ella Hickey, number 15, Jackie Jubinville, and number 2, Kira Benson. Mystics off to a strong start as we have number 10, Seela McClellan back to serve. Passed up by Benson. Hickey puts it to Babby. Babby with a big swing. White back to serve for the Canes. Great pass by the Mystics. Dug up by Sweetapple. Hickey puts it outside to O'Neill. O'Neill with the roll shot. And dug up by Jubinville. Free ball for the Mystics. Back outside. And McNeil gets a piece of the block as the Mystics take that point. McNeil back to serve for the Mystics. Passed up by Benson. Hickey puts it back to Sweetapple. Sweetapple with a big swing. Free ball for the Canes. Pushed outside to Sweetapple again. Sweetapple changes it up and goes for a tip. Back outside to the Mystics. And that ball is just long. Great idea by Catherine McPhail looking for that deep corner, which just went a little too long. Babby back to serve for the Canes. Perfect pass for the Mystics. And a big swing by McPhail. Great effort there. McNeil with the great defensive play. But Babby's hit was too hard. Babby is 2 for 2 as she goes back to serve. Great up from the Mystics. Outside to McPhail. McPhail goes over the block, dug by White. Back outside to O'Neill. O'Neill with the tip.
What a spot.
O'Neill changing it up.
Wide open in the pot there for McNeil.
Babby on the service line. Pass by Parley. Blocked by Utroza O'Neill. Roll shot. Passed up by Utroza. Hickey pushes outside to O'Neill. Dug up by McPhail. Sweetapple. Big block there by the Mystics as they recover that ball. Go back outside. And McPhail.
Oh, and that was in.
Great swing by number 9, Catherine McPhail. McPhail back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by O'Neill. Hickey puts it to Utroza. Double block there in the middle, but they were called for a net violation on Parley and Ryan. Sweetapple to serve for the Hurricanes. Pass by Parley. It goes back outside to Parley.
And what a spot. Deep corner there.
Parley really took that side out into her own hands. Back to serve for the Mystics, number 14, Sarah Ryan. O'Neill to serve for the Canes. Pass by Parley. Great opportunity to run the middle there as they get a free ball. And they go back to McClellan.
Oh, and that's an ace for Jenna O'Neill.
A tricky off the tape serve. Pass by McPhail, outside to Parley. That's a tough angle for Parley to hit. Pass by Parley. Back row from McPhail, sorry. And the right idea by Antle at the net, but it just went wide. Hurricanes extending this lead by 5 points as they lead 10-5 in this first set. Pass by McClellan, overpass for the Hurricanes. Hickey outside to White, and White.
Off the block. Good spot for Morgan White there.
Pass by McPhail. Antle runs it to McClellan again, and off the hands to score. Antle on the service line for the Mystics. Pass by Babby. Hickey puts it outside to White. White!
Great deep shot there, just right beside number 9.
Utroza serving for the Canes. Pass by McClellan. Antle puts it outside. And a block by Hickey and Babby. Recycled by the Mystics as McNeil puts that down the line to score. Parley to serve for the Mystics. Pass by O'Neill. Hickey puts it back row to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple with a big swing, but dug by McClellan. Free ball here for the Canes. Hickey puts it outside to White. White with, what a shot, cross court. The Mystics keep it alive. Hickey goes for the two-handed dump, dug by McClellan. Back outside to McPhail. McPhail with a big swing, dug by Benson. Great defensive efforts on both sides of the court. Benson with the free ball. Mystics running it outside to McPhail, dug by O'Neill. Hickey back row to Sweet Apple. And Sweet Apple with a big swing, dug by Parley. And Babby with the tip. Great effort on both sides of the court for that play.
What a great rally we just saw there.
Hickey to serve for the Canes. McClellan back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by Benson. White puts it outside to Babby. Babby with the shot. Off the hands of the block. Outside to McPhail. And McPhail tooling the hands of Morgan White as they score on that point. McClellan to serve. Pass by O'Neill. Hickey puts it outside to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple with the tip. And a free ball here for the Canes. Hickey pushes it to Babby. Great save by Mason Babby, as it seems the set was a little bit floating past her, but she saves it there with her left hand and makes that work. White back to serve for the Canes. Morgan White with an ace.
And Morgan White is currently second in the lead, leading for service aces at 1.19 per set.
Great dig there by the Mystics as they keep that ball alive. O'Neill going deep cross, dug up by Parley. Outside to McPhail. McPhail over the hole of the block. Recovered by the Mystics. As McNeil uses the hands of the block once again to score. McNeil serving for the Mystics. Pass by Benson. Hickey puts it to Babby. Babby with a big swing. Great defensive efforts by the Mystics as they keep that ball alive. Back outside to O'Neill. Dug up by Parley. McPhail going deep cross, dug up by White. Sweet Apple trying to force that down the line. We have seen some great digs here by Parley.
Yes, we have currently 232 digs this season.
Yeah.
Very good. As well as an average of 3.46 digs per set.
Third in the conference. That's very impressive. Sweet Apple with a tip. Great defense once again by the Mystics. Hickey puts it outside to O'Neill. O'Neill goes down the line, dug by McNeil. Babby back to serve for the Canes. Pass up by Huntley. And a huge kill by number 14, Sarah Ryan.
Passed right through the block there.
And it just goes wide. Sweet Apple to serve for the Canes. Pass by McPhail. McNeil puts it outside to Parley. Parley!
What a shot. Just coming close to the attack line there.
That was a great swing by Parley. Substitution here for the Mystics as we see Emily Murphy subbing in for Sarah Ryan. Pass by White. Hickey wins a joust at the net.
Oh, and the ball is still up and just a little bit over too far to the table.
Shout out to Joe Ryan, though, for his quick reflexes there getting out of the way.
Very speedy.
Quick feet. O'Neill back to serve for the Canes. Passed up by McPhail. McNeil runs McClellan, but denied by White and Utroza.
Huge block at the net there.
Timeout here for the Mystics as the Hurricanes take a 19-13 lead in this first set. If you are tuning into this game this afternoon, please drop a comment on our YouTube channel. We would love to hear who you're cheering for, where you're cheering from. O'Neill back to serve for the Canes. Pass by McPhail. McNeil puts it outside to Parley. Parley with the roll shot, blocked by Hickey. Pass by McPhail. McNeil runs the middle to McClellan. McClellan off the hands of Utroza.
It's a tricky one there.
The Mystics have been running McClellan quite a bit on perfect pass. But she has been very effective thus far. Seven McCatton back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by O'Neill. Hickey runs the middle to Utroza! Substitution for the Canes is we see number 4, Abby McDonald, heading in for number 9, Mason Babby, as Utroza goes back to serve for the Canes. Pass by Huntley. And a tip by McClellan, dug by Utroza. Pass up again by Huntley again. Outside to McNeil, and just hit off the antenna there. As Utroza goes back to serve again for the Canes. Great defense by Utroza on that last play.
I want to keep that ball alive.
Oh!
What a kill from number 10 there from the Mystics.
McClellan had some heat on that ball. Parley back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by Benson. Good save by O'Neill. White pushes that deep. Passed up by Parley. Back outside to McPhail. Dug by O'Neill. Hickey puts it outside to White. White with the roll shot. Great dig there by McPhail. And a free ball here for the Canes. Pass by Sweet Apple as they run outside to White. And White looking for that line.
Just a little too wide there.
Substitution for the Hurricanes is we see number 13, Nelson, coming in for number 1, Jenna O'Neill. Pass by Benson. Hickey with the two-handed dump.
And she fools them again.
Forcing the Mystics to use their second timeout as the Hurricanes take a 23-16 lead in this first set. What are your thoughts so far, Allie?
Pretty good defense we are seeing from both teams here. We're doing a lot of diving to keep the ball alive. We don't want to give up easy, which is some great effort we're seeing.
Awesome, totally agree. Both sides are working really hard. A lot of good energy from both sides of the court,
Yes.
and like you said, they're playing really strong defense.
Yes. And I think their middles are pulling a lot of the game here. They're making sure they're using them and going to the sides.
Absolutely. Would you say that for both teams
Yes,
right now?
definitely. and some strong blocking from the middles as well.
Absolutely. The Hurricanes this season have really relied heavily on Utroza and Babby to score a lot of the points from the middle. And like you said, we see it as well with MSVU.
Yes.
Hickey back to serve for the Canes. Passed up by McPhail. Antle runs McNeil on the outside. Ooh, right
Tough
idea
angle
there. That's a tough angle.
Very much.
Almost hit Coach Craig for the Hurricanes. Once again, we're seeing some quick feet from those on the sideline. Shout out to you, Craig. Pass by McPhail. Ace! And Hickey closes out the first set for the Hurricanes as they take that first set 25-16 and take a 1-0 lead this afternoon.
Little Caesar slices and sticks with half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks is back, so you'll never fight over dinner again. Get hot and ready slices and sticks for just $7.99, or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks for just $1 more.
Walk in, walk out.
And we are back in set number 2 as White starts off that set strong. Pass by Huntley. Sorry, Huntley. Great dig there by Huntley and Parley. Hurricanes here with the free ball.
Just a little long there from Morgan White.
Great swing, just a little bit too long. McClellan to serve for the Mystics. McClellan is in her second year with MSVU, and it originates from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Pass by Benson. Outside to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple with the roll shot. Dug by McClellan. McNeil puts it outside to McHatton. McHatton with a deep corner shot.
Way to see that opening.
McClellan back to serve again for the Mystics.
What an ace there for McClellan.
1, 2, 3, ace. Woo! McClellan is really making her mark in this game.
She is doing phenomenal today.
Another tough serve by McClellan.
Great dig by Ella Hickey.
McNeil runs the middle. Great defensive efforts by the Canes. Wow, both sides are all over the floor. Sweet Apple.
What a rally we just saw there. The defense is incredible today.
Absolutely. Great efforts from both teams on that rally. As the Mystics take a 4-1 lead in this second set. McClellan back to serve again. McClellan with a tough serve, but local legend Stephen White says that her foot touched the line. And in Stephen White, we trust. Shout out to you, Stephen. Morgan White back to serve for the Canes. Pass by Parley, great save by McNeil. Babby with the pass, back to Babby, blocked by McHatton. Jubinville with the high ball set outside to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple off the hands of the block. White back to serve for the Canes. Pass by Huntley. McNeil puts it outside. And a deep cross shot dug there by Jubinville. Free ball here for the Mystics. Parley with the pass. McNeil runs the middle. And a great coverage there by Huntley. And a big block by Babby. But the Mystics keep it alive.
These balls are just not hitting the floor today.
Great effort there by left side Taylor Kukurski. As she covered her own ball there. That's tough to do when you're hitting.
Oh, it sure is.
Serve here from McHatton.
Woo! And that is an ace. Very tough spot, but yet it gets the job done.
That ball traveled all the way across from one corner to the other and just landed right near the line. That's a tough serve by McHatton. McHatton does it again. Pass by White. Hickey puts it outside to O'Neill. O'Neill with the cross shot. Great effort there by Jackson. Babby back to serve for the Canes. Pass by Kukurski. Back outside to Kukurski. Tip there dug by O'Neill. Hickey puts it back row to White. White with the roll shot and into the net. The Mystics made a couple substitutions here with a new lineup in the second set, and it seems to be working out well for them.
Yes, it seems to be getting them that lead that they are now wanting.
Pass from O'Neill. Hickey back to Utroza. Dug up by Kukurski. McNeil puts it outside to Parley. Parley going deep cross, but just long.
Craig was ready for that one.
He must play soccer.
Multi-sport coach.
We love a multi-sport athlete. Sweet Apple to serve for the Canes. Pass by Parley. McNeil puts it back. goes off the hands of O'Neill as Ryan scores that point. Ryan back to serve for the Mystics. Passed up by White. O'Neill chases that one down.
And just short of the net, but great effort there received by both White and O'Neill.
Hurricanes calling a timeout as they are down 4 points as the Mystics lead 9-5 in this second set. So we got a couple shout outs here in the comment section on our YouTube. Malcolm Jubenville, looking forward to today's match. Tournament admin, anyone have sound yet? Oh, no sound. Oh, Malcolm Jubenville says we're good to go. Yay, sound. AJ, it's up now. Perfect. Malcolm Jubenville from Calgary, go Canes, go. And Lisa Willis fam, tuning in from Florida. Go Canes. Hey, Lisa. Hope you're having a great time in Florida.
Enjoying that sunshine.
Absolutely. And Malcolm Jubenville, wow, there were some great plays from both teams in that first set. MSVU had some massive hits from the middle, and their defense is amazing. We could not agree more with you, Malcolm. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's great to hear from you guys. And Lisa, once again, hope you're having a great time in Florida. I'm a little bit jealous, but happy for you. Ryan back to serve for the Mystics. And Ryan!
What an ace there.
Now that's how you come out of a timeout.
Oh, it sure is.
Pass by White. Babby puts it outside to O'Neill. O'Neill down the line, dug by McHatton. McNeil puts it outside to Parley. Parley deep cross, dug by White. Hickey puts it outside. O'Neill with the roll shot. And blocked by McNeil. Hickey at the net. Hickey! Now talk about the setter's dream, getting to hit a ball.
Oh, what a lifetime experience.
Getting a rotation check here for the Canes. O'Neill back to serve for the Canes. Pass up by Kukurski. Hickey with another hit.
Twice in a row. She does it again.
Hickey is having a party at the net right now. O'Neill back to serve again for the Canes. Pass by Kukurski. Overpass there. And a dump from Hickey. Dug by Huntley. McNeil pushes that side to Parley. Parley was maybe just a little bit late on her approach there as the ball goes into the net. Hurricanes have really bounced back after that timeout, as they're now down by 2. Pass by Kukurski. McClellan with the tip, dug by Hickey. Babby with the high ball set outside to White. White with the tip, dug by McHatton. McNeil puts it outside to Parley. Parley goes deep cross and just wide. Substitution for the Mystics as we see number 1, Emily Murphy. Second year from Moncton, New Brunswick, heading in for Parley.
What a serve from O'Neill as she makes the game now tied.
Pass by Kukurski. Tight ball to the net, saved by McNeil. Hickey back to Utroza. Utroza!
Right down the line. Who's ready for that one?
What a swing by Maya Utroza. As the Hurricanes now take the lead 11-10. Kukurski with the pass. McNeil back to McClellan, but denied! McNeil back to serve for the Mystics. McNeil is actually the only athlete on the Mystics who's in her 4th year. The rest of the team are 1st, 2nd, and 3rd years.
Wow, they're coming off very strong for having a younger team.
Absolutely. Pass by O'Neill. Hickey outside to White. And that goes long. As McNeil goes back to serve again for the Mystics. Pass by Babby. Hickey puts it back to Utroza. Utroza making that one work. Utroza to serve for the Canes. Pass by Murphy. McNeil puts it outside to McHatton. McHatton with the roll shot. Dug by Utroza. And a free ball here for the Mystics. Pass by Huntley. McNeil puts it back to McHatton. McHatton with the tip. Dug by Hickey. And White swinging on the second ball, but it just goes wide.
Great rally from both teams there.
Murphy back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by O'Neill. Hickey puts it outside to White. White with the tip. Dug by McNeil. Kukurski at the net. And it just wide. We are going point for point in the second set. Lots of fun to watch. As Hickey goes back to serve for the Canes. Pass by Huntley. Tough ball for McNeil. Oh!
Almost there. Those ones are pretty tricky to get.
This is Ella Hickey's last home game here as a Hurricane. Hickey is in her second year with the Canes, and she has had a huge contribution to the program over the past 2 years. She has been the captain for the last 2 years. She leads the league with assists per set. And if you know Ella Hickey, you know that she has a great attitude and brings a positive and competitive spirit to the game. So thank you, Ella Hickey, for your contribution to volleyball here at Holland College. And we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. White from the outside. White going deep, dug up by Murphy. McNeil puts it outside to Kukurski. Kukurski down the line!
Woo! Great shot there.
McClellan is served for the Mystics. White back to serve for the Canes.
It's a little too long, but that had lots of power there from White.
McHatton to serve for the Mystics. McNeil puts it back to Ryan. Blocked by O'Neill. And Babby back outside to Kukurski. What a save. Was that off of her knee?
Wow, what a rally. We are not giving up here today.
Coach Derek Brooks not content with the non-call there. As he said, the ball perhaps rolled off her body. Substitution for the Canes as we see Nelson coming in to pass for White. McHatton back to serve. Pass by Nelson. McHatton has that tough float serve.
Yes, very much.
Especially
seems to go very cross, going to the same spot.
Substitution for the Mystics as we see Antle back in. We've seen a lot of substitutions for the Mystics where Coach Brooks has been putting in a setter or right side to keep 3 hitters up at the front of the net.
Yep.
And we see that happening again as he puts Antle back in to set and McNeil going back to right side at the front and the front court. Outside to O'Neill. O'Neill! Woo! Big swing by Jenna O'Neill. Babby to serve for the Canes. Pass by Murphy. Antle puts outside to McNeil. McNeil going deep cross, dug by Nelson. Great effort there by the Hurricanes. Kukurski to serve for the Mystics.
Too far to the side there. We think that Craig wants to start playing the game too.
He's definitely got the game face for it.
He's ready.
Pass by Murphy. Antle back outside to Murphy. Murphy with the roll shot, dug by O'Neill. Party ball at the net. Oh, sorry, a joust at the net, not a party ball. Free ball here for the Canes.
Oh, great up.
Another free ball here for the Mystics. McNeil heading right in the hole of the block, but the Canes with great defensive efforts. Free ball again for the Mystics. They go back to McNeil. Blocked by O'Neill. Back outside to Murphy. Murphy down the line, dug by Sweet Apple. Miscommunication there, but they keep the ball alive. Huntley puts it outside to McNeil again. McNeil going off the hands.
And these rallies just seem to go forever. Ties the game up at 20-20 here.
Smart play by McNeil as she had been blocked in the previous attempt, and then she decided to use those hands to score. Substitution for the Canes is VC number 6, Hannah Power, going in for number 5, Charlotte Sweetapple. And substitution for the Mystics as VC number 6, Jenna Allison, a first-year middle from Fall River, Nova Scotia, checking into the game. Pass by O'Neill. Back outside to O'Neill with a cross shot dug by Allison. Backward attack from Kukurski. Substitution for the Canes is VC number 14, Morgan White, back into the game. O'Neill back to serve for the Canes. Kukurski with the pass. Perfect pass from Kukurski. McClellan!
What a kill. He's just on fire today. Keeping the game alive at 21-21, and the Mystics serve.
When the Mystics have that perfect pass and are able to run McClellan, she is dominant.
Unstoppable.
Number 17, McHatton, checking back into the game as we see another 3 attackers up at the front for the Mystics. Utroza!
Seems another 1 point as we're finishing the game off, getting close to set point.
A battle of the middles.
That is what it appears to be.
Your Trosa does such a good job at cutting the ball around the block, as we saw in that last point. Tournament admin saying, sounds great, go Mystics. Thank you, tournament admin. Unfortunately, don't know what your name is, but shout out to you. As well as Megan McNeil cheering on redhead number 7, McNeil, go Mystics. Awesome. And we have Sarah Murphy, she is an alumni of the Holland College Hurricanes program here. All my love from Vancouver, roll Canes. Thank you guys for tuning in. Big shout out to you, Megan, Sarah, and tournament admin. What are your thoughts, Ali, as we head into this last part of the second set?
It sure is a close game. It's going to come down to which middle can pull off a stronger performance here in the last 3 to 4 points.
Pass by Huntley. Great save by Huntley with the perfect pass in the air. Able to run the middle.
Just can't get enough of number 10.
McClellan, as we mentioned before, in her second year, has been having a fantastic game. Murphy to serve for the Mystics. Pass by Benson. Outside to White. White going deep cross. Pass by White. Perfect pass from White to Babby. Babby with a rare error. We rarely see Mason Babby hit the ball out.
Just a little bit too long for that one.
Sweet Apple checking back into the game for number 6, Hannah Power. As Murphy tries to close out this game here with the serve. Pass by Benson. Hickey to Babby. Babby recovered there by the Mystics. Babby with the pass. Back to Babby. Babby! If you are Ella Hickey, you're running Mason Babby on any opportunity you can get. Because she is a dominant athlete. Hickey to serve. Pass by Murphy. Tight to net, save by McNeil. Free ball here for the Canes. O'Neill with the pass. Hickey pushed that side to White. White! Dug up by Murphy. Great dig by Murphy. Back outside to Kukurski. Kukurski!
And the ball is still up.
Recycled by Huntley. Back outside to McHatton. Dug up by White. Oh my goodness. McNeil with the set. Back to McClellan. But dug by O'Neill. Woo!
These rallies just keep going. Great effort from both teams here as it is now 24-24.
Hickey to serve for the Canes. Pass by Huntley. McNeil back to McHatton. McHatton with the roll shot. Dug by O'Neill. Babby with the tip. Blocked by McHatton. Hickey back to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple with the tip.
Great play by Sweet Apple there.
Coach Brooks calling a timeout as the Mystics trail by 1 in this second set. Malcolm Jubenville saying, complete agree that there are big battles at the middle. Totally agree, Malcolm. I'm assuming you are related to Jackie Jubenville. Jackie Jubenville is a recruit from the Hurricanes that joined us in January, and Jubenville brings a lot of great energy to the floor, and we're super lucky to have her here with the program here at Holland College. Hickey to serve, looking to close out this set. This would really be a pivotal moment if they take a 2-0 lead or if the Mystics get back into the game. Pass by Murphy. McNeil to outside to McHatton. McHatton off the hands of the block. McHatton, the Charlottetown native, was subbed in, and this second set, started the second set, and has really made a big impact. It's great to see Islanders that are doing great things in the ACAA. Pass by White. Hickey puts that side. Sweet Apple. Dug by McHatton. Sweet Apple has come up with 2 big points.
Crucial moments of this game.
Absolutely. Looks like the Mystics may be out of rotation. Luckily, we got Joe Ryan on the case. Another local legend. And while we're talking about Joe Ryan, let's talk about the officials this afternoon. Our head ref is Lindsay Corkum, who is also the chief of officials for Volleyball PEI. Bottom ref, Joe Ryan, who has been reffing for a very long time. And then his son, Dom Ryan, is on the line, so we're the father-son duo. And then, as we mentioned before, local legend, Stephen White. We got quite the crew. We appreciate what they do for volleyball in PEI. Without them, we cannot play. So big thank you to Lindsay, Dom, Joe, and Steve White. Malcolm did just confirm that Jackie is their daughter. Thank you, Malcolm, for confirming. Absolutely. You have a lot to be proud of, especially with Jackie and the team's performance this season. Go Canes, go. You got it, Malcolm. Go Canes, go. So last night we saw the Hurricanes beat Mount A. Mount A is in 3rd place. And another shout out to the men's team who beat Stu 3-0 last night over in Fredericton. And they're facing off against UMBSJ this afternoon in their last regular season game. White to serve for the Canes. Pass by Huntley. McHatton saves the ball. Free ball over for the Canes. Hickey to Babby.
Woo! And way to end the set there.
And who do you go to when you need a point?
Always those middles.
Mason Babby closes out the second set as the Hurricanes take a 27-25 and a 2-0 lead. Stay tuned as we head into the 3rd set momentarily.
Growth requires flexibility, the boldness to try something new, the wisdom to take care of what you already have, to get to know yourself, to step out and connect, to build something.
Little Caesar slices and sticks with half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks is back, so you'll never fight over dinner again. Get hot and ready slices and sticks for just $7.99, or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks for just $1 more.
Work in, work out.
And we are back in this third set. Pass by Huntley. Back outside to McNeil. McNeil going cross court. Dug by O'Neill. Hickey to Babby. But McClellan with a big block at the net. The Mystics are going back with the previous lineup that they started with, as we see McPhail back in on the left side, and Parley also back in on the left side, and Ansel back to set. Free ball here for the Mystics, pass by Ryan. Ansel puts it outside to McPhail. McPhail off the hands of White. McClellan is served for the Mystics. Pass by White. Hickey back to Babby. Babby with the roll shot. Oh, not a roll shot. Never mind. Free ball here for the Canes. Back to Babby.
Oh, and that's a great spot, deep corner. Just a little bit too hard to get at.
Babby's hits are too hot to handle as she scores once again.
Just having a great game today.
White back to serve for the Canes. Pass by Parley. Back outside to McPhail. McPhail going cross court, dug by Jubenville. Hickey back court to White. White off the hands of Ryan, but dug by Parley. Back outside to McPhail. McPhail with the tip. Denied by Babby. Ansel goes outside to McNeil. McNeil right through the hole in the block.
Good spot there. That's a tricky one to get.
Seems like the Hurricanes didn't really quite adjust to the hole in the block there, making it a tough hit to dig. McNeil back to serve. Pass by Benson. Hickey outside to O'Neill. O'Neill going sharp cross. That's a tough angle.
Yes, but she nailed it.
O'Neill taking a protractor on that one. I'd say an acute angle.
I'm not good at math, so I'm not sure.
Can't confirm nor deny the angle of the hit.
Great call by Morgan White there as she notices that ball is just past the line.
Babby to serve for the Canes. Babby with an ace. Pass by Parley. Perfect pass from Parley to Ryan. Dug by Babby. Recovered by the Canes as they put over free ball for the Mystics. And outside to McPhail.
Great kill there.
Great swing by McPhail as she finds that space just between the hands of the lock and the antenna. McPhail goes back to serve. Pass by White. Hickey. The tough ball for Utroza. McPhail to serve again. Pass by White. Hickey outside to O'Neill. O'Neill with the left hand, but denied by Ryan.
Big hands at the net there.
Hurricanes kind of struggling to get a consistent pass here. And because of that, they're having to always set the ball outside. But as we see on a good pass, they're able to set the middle. And a big swing there by Utroza, dug by Huntley. Back outside to Parley, but blocked by Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple to serve for the Canes. Pass by Huntley. Perfect pass again by Huntley. Smart play by Antle as she gets the perfect pass there and decides to put it over in the second contact. Well, everyone was waiting for a set elsewhere. Substitution for the Canes as we see number 6, Hannah Power, checking into the play. And a big serve by number 14, Sarah Ryan. Sarah Ryan is in her second year with the Mystics and is from Inverness, Nova Scotia. Tight ball at the net. Hickey puts it outside to O'Neill. O'Neill off the hands of the block.
Great eye to tell that that ball is out.
O'Neill on the service line. Pass by McPhail. Tight ball to the net, saved by Antle. Hit by Parley. Dug up by McNeil. Parley back outside, dug by Babby. Hickey outside to White. White with the roll shot, dug by Huntley. Free ball here for the Canes. Hickey back to Utroza. And a big block by McClellan.
Ball is still up.
Antle outside to Parley. Over the hands of the block, dug by O'Neill. Hickey back to O'Neill. Dug by McNeil. Outside to Parley again. Parley with the roll shot, dug by White. Hickey goes back court to O'Neill. Dug up by Huntley. And back row attack from McNeil, dug by Power. Back row attack from Power. What a rally.
The defense is phenomenal today.
Great efforts from both sides of the court. We've been seeing a lot of back row attacks from the Hurricanes, especially whenever the ball is tipped from the outside of the Mystics, because the left side is coming in to dig those tips, leaving Hickey with the only option as a back row attack. Utroza to serve for the Canes. Pass by Huntley. Antle to McClellan.
Great kill there.
You can just tell by McClellan's attack or approach that she's about to crush the wall. She's such a dynamic athlete. Parley back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by O'Neill. Hickey to Babby. Substitution here for the Hurricanes as we see number 4, Abby McDonald, coming into the game for number 9, Mason Babby. Parley to serve. Pass by O'Neill. Hickey to McDonald. Blocked by McNeil. Power to backcourt to O'Neill. O'Neill with the roll shot, dug by Huntley. Back to McClellan!
And she does it again.
McClellan is on fire, forcing the Hurricanes to call a timeout as the Mystics lead 12-7 in this third set. What are your thoughts, Allie?
We are doing phenomenal here as we are in the third set with a 5-point lead for the Mystics.
One thing that sticks out when we look at the stats here for the individual leaders for the conference is that the Mystics don't have anyone who leads in kills per set, number of kills, or hitting percentage, but their attacks really come from all over the court. They score points from their middles, from their left sides, from their right sides. They don't have one person who scores all their points. They're very balanced as a team.
Yeah, and that is what makes a team a great unit.
Norman Littlejohn said the men's team beat UMBSJ in 3 sets today. Go Canes. That is awesome. The men's team is having quite the season as they sit in 2nd place in the conference. Kelly Simmons, go Marcy, go Mystics. Thank you, Norman Littlejohn and Kelly Simmons, for tuning in. Next weekend, both the men's and the women's teams will be heading to UMBSJ as they play in the playoffs, as they fight for a banner and a championship.
Quite exciting as the season is coming to an end.
It's a huge block there by McClellan and McNeil coming out of the timeout. That could be a pivotal moment for the Mystics and really propel them to the rest of this set. Pass by O'Neill. Benson outside to White. White with the roll shot. Dug by McPhail. McNeil on the right side. Going deep cross, dug by Power. And a great dig there by Huntley. And a great effort there by Parley as well. Hickey back to serve for the Canes. Substitution here as Charlotte Sweetapple coming back in for Hannah Power. Perfect pass from Huntley once again. Outside to McPhail. McPhail through the hole of the block, dug by O'Neill. Back outside to White. White going deep cross, but a net violation for the Mystics. Pass by Huntley, another great pass by Huntley. Outside to McNeil. McNeil!
She dominates that one.
McNeil is such a versatile athlete. She can set, she can play right side. She does it all. McClellan back to serve for the Mystics. Substitution for the Canes as Mason Babby comes back into the game for number 4, Abby McDonald. Pass by Parley, and Babby up at the net.
Great play.
That was out by millimeters. McNeil back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by Benson. Babby with the roll shot, dug by Parley. Back outside to McPhail. That set inside, but she makes that work. Hickey puts it outside to Sweetapple. Dug by Parley. To Ryan, blocked by Babby. Huntley with the high ball set, tight to the net. McPhail puts it off the hands of the block.
Another great rally we see.
Smart play by McPhail as she knew she was pushed right tight to the net. And instead of trying to hit it around the block, she just pushed it into the hands and outside the court. McNeil to serve again. Pass by Benson. Hickey outside to O'Neill.
Great to see those hands.
And O'Neill with a big kill there. With an important side-out play for the Canes. Babby to serve for the Canes. Pass by Huntley. Antle saves it as McPhail. What What a great play by McPhail.
She saw that open corner.
Yeah, she was outside the court, off the net, but still went for the aggressive kill to extend their lead to 17-12 in this third set. What are you thinking?
What a turnaround for the Mystics here, as they were down 2 sets but have a strong lead, leading by 5 points in the third set.
Absolutely. The Mystics have such a great reputation, and their program, Derek Brooks has done a phenomenal job developing their program over a long, long time. So there's no doubt that anytime you play against MSVU, you're up for a good game. And we're seeing that here in this third set. And if there's anyone who's capable of coming back from a 2-0 deficit, it would be the MSVU Mystics. Pass by White. Back outside to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple!
She hit that cross shot.
That's a big side-out play there for the Canes. And Sweet Apple goes back to serve. Pass by Parley. Tight to the net, Antle. And a net violation for the Canes. Ryan back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by Babby. Hickey outside to O'Neill. O'Neill off the hands of the block and scores. O'Neill to serve for the Canes. Pass by McPhail. Ansel puts it outside to Parley. Parley with a sharp cross, dug up by Babby. Great dig by Babby. Hickey outside to White. White going cross court, dug by Huntley. Antle to McClellan, tightens to the net. Recycled by the Mystics. Great defense there by Huntley. Back outside to Utroza. Woo!
And off the block touch there.
Great run by Maya Utroza. Great defense. The MSVU's libero, Huntley, is really all over the floor.
Ready for anything.
If you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. Parley with the pass. Back outside to Parley with the down ball, blocked by Utroza.
Canes now are only at a 2 deficit, and as Jenna O'Neill goes back to serve.
Pass by McPhail. Antle outside to Parley. Parley with a sharp cross. That's a tough angle for Parley, as she was pushed pretty far outside the court.
She always seems to make it work.
Absolutely. Antle back to serve. Pass by O'Neill. O'Neill outside to White. And that ball goes long. As Antle goes back to serve again for the Mystics. Pass by O'Neill. Hickey. Back to Utroza. Utroza!
Great spot as she goes deep corner.
Utroza back to serve for the Canes. Pass by Parley. Antle to McClellan.
Massive kill by McCullen there as they are now leading 21-17.
Not only does McClellan cut the ball really well, but she hits it very hard, even whenever she's cutting the ball. It's great swings by McClellan. Benson with the high ball set to White. White with the roll shot. Dug by McPhail. Pass outside to McNeil. Dug by Sweet Apple. Hickey to Babby. But McClellan dug by Benson. What a play! Oh, great effort.
Way to keep that ball going.
What did Benson use? Her shoulder? Wow. What an exciting rally. Parley back to serve for the Mystics. White with the pass. Sweet Apple. Free ball here coming for the Mystics. Pass by Parley. Antle outside to McNeil. McNeil with the two-handed push down the line. McNeil proving that you don't have to hit the ball hard. It's the placement that matters most.
Oh, yeah.
Substitution here for the Canes as we see number 10, Samantha Richardson, going in for number 1, Jenna O'Neill. Richardson is a defensive specialist and libero for the Canes, so I'm assuming Coach Craig is putting her in to provide a little bit more stable defense on the backcourt. McNeil.
Off the block for McNeil.
McNeil's coming up big in this last part of this set. Really showing her experience. As she, as we mentioned earlier, is the only fourth year on the team. White going deep. Off the hands of McClellan as White scores, powering through the block. Canes trailing by 6 here in this third set as Hickey goes back to serve. Parley with the pass. Antle outside to McNeil. Back to McNeil again. Great touch there by Huntley. Say the Hurricanes were maybe keen on McNeil after she had scored a couple points prior to. Unsure what happened, but refs Corkum and Ryan sharing a giggle with Coach Derek Brooks. I want to get in on the joke. Tight ball at the net, and White wins that joust at the net. Hickey back to serve for the Canes.
Great serve.
Hurricanes are climbing their way back in this set, forcing the Mystics to take a timeout as the Mystics lead 24-21 in this third set.
Keeping it close in the third set of this very intense game.
Pass by McPhail. Huntley puts it outside to McNeil. McNeil with the free ball there for the Canes. Back to Babby. Woo!
Hurricanes are still in the game.
Who are you going to set when you need a point? Mason Babby herself. Pass by Huntley. Antle outside to McPhail. McPhail goes over the block, dug by Jubenville. Hickey back to Babby.
And great spotted yet again. She seems to do very well under pressure.
Babby absolutely dominating in this game, as she has in pretty well every other game before this too. Back to McClellan. Great dig by the Hurricanes. Back to McClellan. She ends that. And who are you going to set on the Mystics? Who are you going to set on the Mystics when you need a kill?
Oh, McClellan all the way.
McClellan all the way. Absolutely. That was a wonderful set between both teams. Any thoughts heading into this fourth set, Allie?
It's definitely very intense, but the Mystics seem to have the momentum right now as they are going into it with what an incredible set.
Absolutely. That was a big game changer. Maybe we'll be heading to 5.
Woo! Exciting final home game for the Hurricanes.
Absolutely. Stay tuned as we head into this fourth set momentarily. And we are back in this fourth set. Abby McDonald with a big swing, blocked by McClellan. McClellan hosting a block party up at the net. You see a change here in the Hurricanes lineup in this fourth set as Abby McDonald is now in middle for number 9, Mason Babby. Coach Craig perhaps giving Babby a little bit of a break after she was getting all those reps in. Benson with the set back row to O'Neill.
Just a little too wide, but other than that, what a great shot.
Parley back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by Benson. Hickey, backcourt, back row set. Woo! Off the hands of McClellan. Hickey back to serve for the Canes. This is irrelevant information, but I love Ella Hickey's shoes.
Oh, that's one of my favorite things to look at during the volleyball games.
They're so cool. Shout out to you, Ella Hickey. Cool shoes. Cool shoes for a cool person. McClellan back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by O'Neill. Tight ball to the net. Saved by Hickey. Double touch called on Hickey. That's a tough ball to set, though.
Very tight to the net.
McClellan to serve for the Mystics. Pass by Benson. Hickey outside to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple down the line. White back to serve for the Canes.
Great spot. But great
Pass by Huntley. Recovered by Parley outside to McNeil. McNeil. Looked like McNeil's looking for the line. As we saw in the last set when McNeil placed the ball down the line, that looks like they're going to probably hit more down the line. Outside to O'Neill. O'Neill woo-hoo, with a big swing.
Great cross-court shot.
McDonald to serve for the Canes. Pass by McPhail. Antle outside to McPhail. Blocked by the Canes, but recycled by the Mystics, or dug up by the Mystics. Back outside, and O'Neill scores again. Pass by Parley. Antle outside to McPhail. McPhail goes sharp cross. Smart play by McPhail as she's taking advantage of the fact that the Hurricanes did not have their libero in position 5. McPhail back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by O'Neill. Push outside to O'Neill. Great effort by the Mystics.
2 incredible digs there.
Sweet Apple to serve for the Canes. Ryan back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by White. Perfect pass from White. As Hickey goes outside to O'Neill. Dug by McPhail. McNeil puts it outside to Parley. Parley goes down the line. Dug by Sweet Apple. Hickey pushes outside to O'Neill. O'Neill with the tip. Dug by Parley. And a backcourt free ball here for the Canes. White to Hickey, and they go back to Utroza.
Way to end the point.
And a big swing by Maya Utroza. Utroza providing the spark that the Hurricanes need. Seems like Athletic Director Albert Roach was struggling with the lights. O'Neill back to serve. Pass by Huntley. Tight to the net. Saved by Antle. And McClellan. McClellan with another massive attack. Antle back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by White. Back to Uchoza.
Great spot, just right down the middle.
When the Hurricanes have a perfect pass, the possibilities are really endless with their middles. Just a matter of having that consistent pass. As a lot of their passes tend to be, I want to say, around like the 3-point line on the basketball court. Which unfortunately you cannot run the middle on those. Joe Ryan and Derek Brooks having a little chit-chat on the side. Pass by Huntley. Antle puts it outside to McNeil. McNeil going deep cross, off the hands of McDonald and scores. Parley to serve for the Mystics. And an ace for Parley. Pass by O'Neill.
Great serve yet again by Parley.
The Hurricanes really struggling to get the pass up on serve receive. They start very up in the court as well. So I'm not sure if that is a part of the reason why they're struggling to get the pass up to net, but back outside to McPhail. McPhail!
Deep, deep, right on the line, but what a shot.
Mystics score once again, hitting down that line. Parley goes back to serve. Pass by O'Neill. Hickey outside to White. White off the hands of McNeil. Recovered by the Mystics. Free ball here for the Canes. Hickey to Babby. Woo!
She doesn't miss. What a great shot.
Mason Babby lighting it up as the Hurricanes are now within 4 points. Hickey back to serve for the Hurricanes. Pass by Huntley. Saved by Antle at the net. Hickey to Babby. Babby with the tip. Dug by McNeil. Antle back to McClellan. McClellan with the tip there. We're going tip for tip from the middles. As McClellan goes back to serve for the Mystics. We have our very own Holland College band, maybe a percussion band over there on the bleachers.
Seem to be getting quite excited for this next serve.
Yes, they must be a part of the performing arts program. They sound wonderful. A consistent beat, for sure. White back to serve for the Canes. Pass by Huntley. Antle outside to McPhail, tight the net. Dug by Hickey. Babby with the out of system set to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple with a big swing, dug by Parley. Great defense by Parley. Free ball here for the Canes. Hickey goes to Babby. Babby!
Yet again, she does it for another time.
Who are you going to call? Mason Babby. White back to serve for the Canes. Pass by McPhail. Back outside to McPhail. As she goes down the line and a big swing by McPhail.
Tricky spot there to get by Ella Hickey.
McPhail took that side out into her own hands as she passed, transitioned out, and a great swing down the line. Perfect side out play for the Mystics. McNeil back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by O'Neill. Sweet Apple back to White. Dig by Parley, pushed outside to McNeil. McNeil going cross court, dug by Benson. Hickey back row. Oh, sorry, never mind. Free ball here for the Mystics. Outside to McPhail. She goes down the line, dug by Hickey. Tight ball here at the net. Great effort by both teams. Free ball for the Canes. Back to Babby. Babby!
Offense from Babby is just incredible today.
Mason Babby putting on a clinic this afternoon. Babby back to serve for the Canes. Pass by Parley, tight to the net. Dump there, dug by Babby. McPhail to serve for the Mystics. Pass by White. The Hurricanes really struggling on serve receive right now. McPhail back to serve again. Pass by O'Neill. Put outside to O'Neill. Roll shot dug by McNeil. Antle outside to Parley. Parley off the hands. Recycled by the Mystics. Free ball coming. Ooh. Point Hurricanes. Sweet Apple to serve for the Hurricanes. Pass by Parley. Antle goes back row to McPhail. McPhail dug by Babby, tight to the net. Dump dug by McNeil. Pushed outside to Parley. Parley tries to go for a roll shot there. Hurricanes within reach as the Mystics lead 16-13 in this fourth set. Pass by Parley. Antle puts outside to Parley. Parley! The big swing dug by Babby. Ryan at the net. McNeil pass up to Antle. Antle to Ryan! Ryan! Woo! Sarah Ryan with the big swing out of the middle. And she goes back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by O'Neill. Perfect pass by O'Neill. A little tight, I guess. Oh, great save by O'Neill.
Way to get a touch on that.
Wonderful effort. Hurricanes calling a timeout as the Mystics extend their lead to 18-13 in this fourth set. Couple shout outs here. We got John Stavert tuning in. Thank you for the comment, John. John Stavert, also a local legend in PEI, as he is a referee here in Charlottetown. He also coaches a 14U club team with Inferno Volleyball Club, and he is also the vice president of Volleyball PEI. So pretty high praise. So thank you, John Stavert, for your comment. Malcolm Jubenville, let's go Canes. Let's pull off this third set. Nice job, Mystics. McClellan is such a force for them. Totally agree, Malcolm.
She sure is.
McClellan has been solid all afternoon long. And Kelly Simmons, keep fighting Mystics. Go Marcy, love Mom. We love that comment. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we love to see your comments on the YouTube channel. So big thank you guys for tuning in. Mystics are pulling away. What would you say, Allie?
Oh, yeah. The set kind of got away from the Hurricanes a little bit as their service eve isn't doing them too many favors, but the Mystics just have some pretty good serves coming their way.
Absolutely. Utroza! That was a tough shot Utroza did there. Set was kind of on her left shoulder, but then she still cut it on the right. An important play for Hurricanes coming out of that timeout as Jen O'Neill goes back to serve for the Canes. Perfect pass from Huntley to McClellan.
Woo! And she does it again.
If you didn't know her name, you sure do now. McClellan has been killing it this game. Ansel with the serve. Pass by O'Neill. Hickey to Utroza. Utroza!
Huge kill there.
Battle of the middles. Utroza back to serve for the Canes. Pass by Huntley. Ansel puts it outside to McNeil. McNeil going deep cross and scores. Smart play by McNeil as once again we see there's no libero on that other side when they're in that rotation 1. So she puts the ball deep cross in position 5 to score. Hickey back to serve for the Canes. Great pass by McPhail. Mystics were able to run the middle as they get a free ball now. Parley with the pass. Outside to McNeil. Blocked by the Hurricanes. And Sweet Apple with the block. Hickey to serve for the Canes. Great pass by Huntley as they are able to run the middle again.
Oh,
but
a great block.
Although the ball was really set in the open area, Babby knew that she was going to cut it to 5 and adjusted to block McClellan on that one. That was a big play. Hickey to serve. Pass by Huntley. Outside to McPhail. McPhail!
Great job seeing those hands as she makes a tool to get the point.
McClellan to serve for the Mystics. White back to serve for the Canes. Great pass by McPhail on that tough serve. Back outside to McPhail. McPhail going cross, dug by Jubenville. Outside to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple with a big kill. White back to serve for the Canes. Pass by Huntley. Ryan with the set outside to McPhail. McPhail! Looked like the Hurricanes were maybe in their free ball defense, not expecting an attack from the outside, and McPhail takes advantage.
Still is quite a close game as the Hurricanes do get caught up, and it is now only a 2-point lead for the Mystics.
Back row attack from White. Great dig by Parley. Tight to the net to Ryan. Babby back to serve for the Canes. Great pass by Huntley. Antle outside to McPhail. Looked like McPhail was possibly looking for the high hands on the block. Mystics calling a timeout here as we are 22 all. This is really now or never for the Mystics, as they need this set to extend the game to 5 sets. What are your thoughts, Allie, as we are 22 all in this 4th set?
The Hurricanes have done a great job adjusting to the plays that the Mystics have made, as they were behind by a good 5 or 6 points for most of the game, but yet have caught up, and it is now 22-22, and we only have a few points remaining.
Totally agree. Babby back to serve. Pass by Huntley. Antle outside to McPhail. Great dig by Babby. McNeil with the free ball over to the Canes. To Utroza! What a play by Mason Babby.
Incredible. We have a few more YouTube comments on the channel. We have Vic Utrosa saying, "Go Canes, go! Utrosan clan is watching." And we also have Petro Pete watching from Newfoundland, cheering on MSVU, especially number 5 Big Mac. Fun fact, Big Mac is niece of Canes coach Craig.
Get out! That is a great fun fact. Thank you, Petro Pete, for informing us of this relationship. Malcolm Jubenville, nail biter in this 4th set. Let's go Canes. This is a nail biter.
That is for sure.
And what about Mason Babby?
Oh, totally her game today. She is on fire.
Babby's doing it all. She passes. She plays great defense. She scores on the attack. She does a fantastic job at the net for blocking. Mason Babby is really the all-around athlete, and it's very rare that we see middles play back row as well.
Yes, but she's doing a phenomenal job at both serving and playing defense.
Absolutely. Babby back to serve for the Canes. Pass by Parley, tight ball. The dump there, another dig by Babby. Free ball here for the Mystics. Antle puts it outside to McPhail. McPhail!
Ooh, she sees those hands and she goes for them.
Substitution here for the Mystics, as we see Murphy coming into the game for McPhail.
What an ace for Murphy.
Wow. Shout out to Murphy. Sometimes when you get subbed in this late in the game to go serve, it's a lot of pressure, right?
Pressure is real, that is right, but she did a phenomenal job getting that serve and getting an ace.
Absolutely. Utroza!
Woo! Point for point we go as the game is getting close to an end.
Substitution as McPhail comes back into the game for Murphy. Murphy, though, doing a great job getting subbed into the game that late and really made a big point there for the Mystics. Sweet Apple to serve for the Canes. Pass by Parley, tight to the net. Dug up by O'Neill to Utroza. And that goes out. Ryan back to serve, and we see McClellan back into the
Oh.
game. This will be the showdown of the middles as
Oh,
we
yeah.
have 25 all. O'Neill back to serve for the Canes. Free ball here for the Hurricanes. Pass by Utroza. Hickey pushes outside to White.
Off the block. Incredible play there.
O'Neill on the service line for the Canes. Pass by McPhail. Antle to McClellan. Woo! Antle back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by Babby. Tight to the net. Utroza, blocked by McClellan, and they're saying no pass.
Huge game changer.
That could easily be the TSN turning point. Antle back to serve. Looking to close out this set. Ball coming from O'Neill. Pass by Huntley. Back outside to McNeil. O'Neill with the big dig. Outside to White. White with the roll shot. And blocked by McClellan. Hickey up at the net. Hickey! Brooks not happy with the lack of call there. But shout out to Hickey for her third hit this game.
What an incredible contribution she is making.
Utroza back to serve. Pass by McPhail. Antle to McClellan. Blocked by Babby, recycled by the Mystics. Outside to McNeil. She goes for a tip. Woo, what a shot! What a spot!
Great placement this late in the game to mix it up a little bit, not always going for that deep hit.
McNeil showing her high IQ once again. Carly back to serve for the Mystics. Pass by O'Neill. Hickey to White. White dug by Parley. Antle outside to McPhail. McPhail off the hands of the block. Woo! And the Mystics close out this fourth set. 29-27. What a great set.
We are going to a fifth set, folks.
Stay tuned as we head into set number 5 this afternoon at the McMillan Center of Community Engagement. And welcome back. We are in the 5th set of this game between the Mount St. Vincent Mystics and the Holland College Hurricanes. Morgan White with a big swing to start this 5th set. Hickey back to serve for the Canes. Pass by Parley. Antle outside to McPhail. McPhail blocked by Babby. Antle outside to McNeil. McNeil with the push down the line. Dug up by Jubenville. Outside to White. Dug by Parley. Antle outside to McPhail. McPhail goes down the line. Great dig by Hickey. High ball set from Jubenville as Sweet Apple goes cross court. Antle outside to McPhail. McPhail dug by Hickey. O'Neill with the high ball set to White. McClellan to serve for the Mystics. Pass by Benson to Babby.
She does it again, folks.
White back to serve for the Canes. White with an ace. McNeil to serve for the Mystics. Pass by Benson. Hickey back to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple goes cross court. Great save by the Mystics. Free ball for the Canes. Hickey to Babby. Blocked by Ryan.
Once again, we're relying on those middles for such a powerful game.
Absolutely. McNeil back to serve. Pass by White, tight ball. Denied by Ryan. Free ball here for the Mystics. Pass by Huntley. Antle outside to McPhail. McPhail goes down the line, but that was called out. Coach Brooks unsure, but Stephen White says, no way. Pass by Parley. Antle to Ryan. Dug by White. Free ball here for the Mystics. Pass from Parley. Tight ball at the net. And Antle scores.
Great tip right to the pot. No one saw it coming.
McPhail to serve for the Mystics. Pass by O'Neill to Utroza.
Woo! Massive kill.
Sweet Apple to serve for the Canes. Pass by Huntley. Tight to net. Tipped by Antle, but dug up by Sweet Apple. Outside to O'Neill. O'Neill with the cross shot. Dug by Huntley. Antle pushed it outside to Parley.
Great line shot.
Parley with a big swing. Antle was kind of slowing down her setting approach, making it look like maybe she was going to set the middle, but instead pushed that outside to Power, giving Parley wide open court there to hit. Or wide open at the net, I mean, to hit. Ryan back to serve. White with the pass. Hickey outside to O'Neill. O'Neill! And blocked!
Massive block there.
McClellan putting up a wall. She blocks O'Neill. Ryan back to serve again. Pass by White. Hickey outside to O'Neill. O'Neill with the roll shot. Blocked by Antle. Outside to Hickey. Hickey with the roll shot. Dug by McPhail. Back to McClellan.
And she does it again.
McClellan's just having fun out there.
It's her game.
Her game. It's her world. We're all just living in it. Ryan to serve for the Mystics. As the Mystics lead 8-5 in this fifth set. Getting to 8 points first is crucial as we're only going to 15. Tight ball at the net. And the Mystics win that joust as Hickey's called on the carry. Coach Craig uncertain, thinking that perhaps Mystics went over. I would have to agree with referee Corkum though. I'm definitely not an official though. I have no official certification, but I would say that that was a carry. Serve from Ryan, pass by Babby. Hickey puts it outside to O'Neill. O'Neill goes long. Forcing the Hurricanes to call a timeout as the Mystics lead 10-5 in this fifth set. Thoughts?
Very important to get to 10 first in the fifth quarter as we only have 5 more points after that. So Mystics have a lot of momentum here, but we'll see what the Hurricanes can do.
Absolutely. The Mystics, ever since that third set, they're a completely different team from the beginning of the game.
Oh, carrying their middles for sure is definitely their strategy for this setup.
Absolutely.
Barry Lynch coming on and saying, cheering for Emily Murphy and the Mystics, Tara Channing, Nova Scotia. Thank you, Barry, for your comment. We love hearing from you guys.
O'Neill coming out of that timeout with a big swing. O'Neill to serve for the Canes. Pass by Parley. Free ball coming for the Hurricanes. Pass by Utroza. Are they going to run the middle? And they do! Woo!
Great touch by the middle, but just not enough.
O'Neill back to serve again for the Canes. Pass by McPhail. Antle outside to Parley. Parley.
That timeout for the Hurricanes seems to be doing wonders for them as they get their heads back in the game.
O'Neill to serve again. That's a big ace for the Canes, as the Canes are now within 1 point. They came out of that timeout with 4 straight points, and they are now trailing 1 point as the Mystics lead 10-9.
Great way to start after a timeout.
That's a huge pivotal point here for the Canes. During this moment, we would also like to give a big shout out to the coaches of the Holland College Hurricanes women's volleyball team, head coach Craig, assistant coach Laura Reddy, and the other assistant coach Katea Baranaba. We thank you guys for your contribution to the volleyball program here at Holland College and your contribution to volleyball here in PEI. It takes a lot of commitment to be a coach of a volleyball team, so we really appreciate your time and what you've done for the program here at Holland College. So shout out to Craig, Laura, and Kat. O'Neill back to serve again for the Canes. Pass by McNeil. Outside to Parley. What a block by Utroza.
Middles are going at it. Score is now tied up 10-10.
Huge play by Utroza as we're in the battle by the middles. Battle of the middles. Jenna O'Neill with another ace. Hurricanes not only bounced back from that 5-point deficit, but they are now leading 11-10. Which is huge when you're only going to 15.
Sure is.
Pass by McPhail. Great pass by McPhail as they run McClellan!
And they use their middle to their advantage, now making the score 11-11.
McClellan with a massive attack into the middle. McClellan is so much fun to watch.
She truly just looks like she's having fun out there.
Utroza back to serve for the Canes. With Babby front court now. Pass by Parley, tight to the net. Woo! Babby and White, I don't know who touched the ball, but both look like they both hit it.
Both made a contribution.
Timeout for MSVU as they were once winning 10-5, and within the time that they have gotten 1 point, Holland College has scored 8 points.
Incredible.
Huge turn of events here in this fifth set. Now this is the rotation where we typically see MSVU sending McNeil on the outside where she hits typically to 5. I wonder if we'll see that again. Nope, we did not, as McClellan.
Huge middle hit there.
McClellan with another huge attack, forcing the Hurricanes to call a timeout here as the Hurricanes lead 13-12. Hickey outside to White. White with the big swing off the hands of the block. Hickey back to serve as the Hurricanes are looking to close out this game. Pass by Huntley, great pass by Huntley, tight to the net though, as Antle gets called on a net violation.
And that is game.
Coach Brooks is not agreeing with the call though. And that is it, folks. Hurricanes take this game 3-2 with a 5-12 victory in the 5th set.
That's home game of the season.
Absolutely, a great way to head into playoffs.
Oh, it sure is.
Thank you for tuning in with us this afternoon. Have a wonderful Sunday, and we hope that you'll, even though we aren't doing the games next weekend in St. John, we hope that you do tune in to encourage your Hurricanes as both the men's and the women's team are heading into the playoffs next weekend at UMBSJ. Ellie and Allie are signing off. Have a great day. Bye.